Nurses are working 12-hour shifts, exhausting, relentless hours that push the human body to its limit. Skipping meals, handling life or death emergencies, and sometimes taking care of more patients than they safely should. So why do many nurses still feel severely underpaid? Today, we are having the conversation that healthcare systems are afraid to have. Let's talk honestly about modern nursing. Nurses today are doing much more than many people realize. The workload isn't just increasing, it's exploding. Nurses are giving medications, monitoring vital signs, responding to emergencies, and supporting emotional families. They are making rapid clinical decisions, managing endless documentation, and watching for the slightest sign of patient deterioration, often all at once. It's not just about caring, it's about being the primary safeguard between a patient and a medical error. It's high stakes every single minute. Burnout in healthcare has become a massive problem. Many nurses are mentally and physically exhausted, feeling like they're running on empty. Some are leaving the profession completely, and staffing shortages are making things even worse for those who stay behind. When you're short-staffed, the risks go up and the quality of life goes down. It's a cycle that's breaking our healthcare heroes. So naturally, many people believe nurses deserve significantly higher pay because nurses are often the first to notice emergencies. They are the people spending the most time with patients, acting as the primary emotional support system for families during their darkest hours. They carry enormous physical and mental stress. Many feel the compensation no longer matches the massive level of responsibility they shoulder. If you are the one responsible for keeping someone alive for 12 hours straight, shouldn't your paycheck reflect that level of critical impact? But others strongly disagree. Some people argue that doctors spend more years in school and accumulate massive student debt. They carry different medical responsibilities, making final life and death surgical or diagnostic decisions that carry immense liability. The path to becoming a physician is a grueling marathon of training and sacrifice. That's why physician salaries are traditionally higher. It's a debate about the value of specialized knowledge versus the value of continuous bedside presence. Both are essential, but how do you price them? But here's something people rarely talk about: the emotional burden nurses carry every single day, the things you can't leave at the hospital. Nurses experience patient loss, constant stress, and emotional trauma. Compassion fatigue isn't just a term, it's a lived reality. And then they return to work again the next day to do it all over. That emotional resilience is a skill that is rarely compensated. How do you put a price on the person who stays with someone so they don't have to die alone? That's the silent labor of nursing. Maybe the real issue isn't nurses versus doctors. Maybe it's the healthcare system itself that is fundamentally struggling, because both nurses and doctors are experiencing burnout, understaffing, mental exhaustion, and unsafe workloads. The system is being pushed to the brink, and it's the people on the front lines who are feeling the pressure of a broken model. When we pit healthcare workers against each other for a bigger piece of a shrinking pie, we miss the bigger picture of systemic reform. A lot of people only see healthcare workers during appointments, but they don't see the emotional pressure happening behind the scenes. They don't see the exhaustion, the skipped breaks, the emotional breakdowns, or the heavy stress that nurses carry home to their families. We see the uniform, we see the smile, but we rarely see the human being underneath who is just trying to make it through the shift. And this conversation is becoming huge online. The internet is divided, and the debate is getting more intense by the day. Some say nurses are finally demanding the respect they deserve, while others think comparing professions only creates more division. Whether you agree or disagree, one thing is clear: people are passionate about this because it affects the very core of our care. One thing is certain: healthcare workers everywhere are under enormous pressure. The title doesn't change the level of sacrifice. And regardless of title, every healthcare professional deserves respect, safety, and the support they need to do their jobs effectively. At the end of the day, we are all on the same team, and that team is struggling. It's time we talk about how to fix it for everyone. But the question still remains: do nurses deserve significantly higher pay for the work they do every day? This conversation is dividing the healthcare world right now, and your voice matters in this discussion. Be honest, what's your opinion on this debate? Should the pay structure change, or is it fair as it stands? Comment your thoughts below, save this discussion for later, and share it with a healthcare worker you know. Let's start the conversation.
Go to my profile. Once you're in, select the RN Refresher course. You'll also find a weekly timetable to help you study consistently and stay on track, so you don't feel overwhelmed while studying. Revisit important topics. It's not just about studying harder. So if you're ready to improve your understanding and stay consistent,